if you
saying,
don't
gang.
take that
That
deal,
shit
you
over with.
facing life if
We
you go to
going to trial.
trial.
Then I'm getting listen. When you take a deal, this is why learning the law is important. When you take a deal, you lose all your appeal rights. So you'll never be able to get back in most cases. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to get back in. So if I didn't do this shit, I take a deal. Now I'm stuck in jail for some shit that I really didn't do.
Yeah, but if you go to
Whereas if I
trial, you
go to
facing
Nah,
trial,
but
life, cut.
listen though. But once you go to trial, listen. Once you take a plea, they don't have to prove you did nothing. That's an
nothing.
Nah,
You
admission
you're
of
pled
right.
guilt.
guilty.
You're right.
That's
Yeah.
an admission of guilt. Once you
You're
go to
right.
trial, they gotta prove you did that shit.
And
You're
even if
right.
you lose, you still got options of getting back in. When you take them deals, you pleading guilty, so the appeals is done with.
It's
You know what I'm
I
saying?
over.
That
see
shit
what you
over
said.
with.
You saying no matter what, if I know I ain't do it, I'm taking it all the
I'm
way,
going
no
to
matter what.
fucking
Yeah, I feel
trial,
We
you.
going
I
to
gang.
feel you.
trial.
I feel
Nigga
you.
going to trial. That's why when you look at niggas who pled guilty to pedo charge, whatever y'all have said, pedophile charge, sex, like nigga, if you know
Fuck
you didn't do
no.
that shit, you're going to trial. There's no way I can. I'm going to trial every time for some shit that I didn't do. Cause you gotta prove that I did it. And if I know I didn't did it and didn't do it, how the fuck you finna prove that I did it?
I think they was banking on the officer testimony who pointed him out and said that he did it. I think
That
that's what
shit
they really
ain't
banking on.
enough.
No.
I mean, you're right. So I mean, it's over with now. Nigga out of jail and shit now at the end of the day after the
He's a
deal.
fool
But
for taking
so,
that
so
deal.
but
But
my
you,
Oh
but you,
argument,
wait,
damn.
wait. Y'all saying go to trial no matter what. So if trial is like, okay, if you found guilty, you looking
you
at
for life.
35 years, or
Yes.
you could take this deal and do
For
3 years.
10.
And do
And do
six
10. No, it
months or
was
some
10.
shit.
The deal
Yeah,
was
well,
10. Or do the
So,
deal
but
for 10.
the boss, you got to look at the negative. So, if they were saying that the boss was a pedophile, right? And if you go to
Oh no, no,
hypothetically,
no. That charge is a different story. I was talking
I
about.
don't give a fuck what charge it is. If
Yo.
I
The
ain't do
nigga
that
said, I
shit,
don't
we
give a
going to
fuck
trial
what
about this
Charles.
shit.
why? I text. I got you there. I thought you was just. I thought you was some crazy nigga. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
Nah,
lie.
so I
pedophile
understand
charge is
that
Nah,
crazy.
now.
So he
Like,
said,
hey,
I believe
nah,
Anybody,
I'm
you.
not saying
anybody
no
who
pedophile
takes a
charge,
plea
but
or
it said like some was.
yeah.
It's like blah was like, yo, nigga, man, if I'm taking that, nigga,
I'm going to
hell
jail for
no.
life. I signed up for this. So
On a
my nigga
gang, like that's what he was
still
sounding like, nigga. I'm like, nah,
nah.
he's
Listen, it,
tweaking.
I am though. If the only option is the rat, if
But
it's
that's never the only option. You know that.
it, some
That's
niggas
never
be
the
fucked
only
up,
option.
twerk, bro. Listen, these young boys don't got it, bro. These niggas is in the county out here committing these crimes, bro, and they putting their people in positions where they can't
That's why
afford no
niggas gotta
lawyers
know.
and
That's
shit.
why niggas gotta know the law, gang.
You
You can't
got
just
to,
be
but
a gangster and not be smart. You gotta be
it
smart too.
happens. It happens more often than not, and you would be surprised how many people find themselves in these type of scenarios. But you're right, it's not the only option. Most of the times, you could press a button if your hand is still as strong as some of these niggas claim they is to try to
Word,
get some motion done on the street,
word.
and it don't really work like that with today's technology. Twerk is right; they gotta prove that shit.
On the
Like
hood.
they ain't just it ain't happening often where they just picking a random nigga up that was really in his crib, not ain't had shit to do with it, and booking him for a homicide. Like
And
no, it
you
don't.
see it,
so,
and you
so
see it,
I
and you
think in
see
that
it every
particular,
day now. Like you see
yeah.
niggas that's every day now that went to jail 1980, getting out on
Yep.
this
Yep.
person and suing the system for 10, 20, 30 million dollars because they found out that these niggas wasn't guilty. Like the technology nowadays, like nigga, hey, how the fuck I'm finna go to jail? Nigga, I was at the crib watching Netflix, nigga, and this nigga blicked the nigga down and y'all coming to get me. Ain't no motherfucking way, nigga. You gotta prove I was there. You gotta get the gun. You gotta do. It's too much you gotta do. Like it's like even a scenario to just make the scenario of like if a nigga shot a nigga and you wasn't there, you ain't had shit to do with it, and you got locked up. Are you out of your fucking mind? That's not how that work, nigga.
I
You
just
could.
want to go on record. The scenario I gave was very real, and that really happened.
No,
And
no,
the
we
nigga
not
really
saying
went
that
to
shit not
jail.
real. We not
The
saying
nigga
it's
really
not
went to
real.
jail.
But
Twerk.
your
All they
man
need,
took a whole fucking plea for some shit
all
he
yeah,
didn't
he
do.
should have took that plea. All they need is an eyewitness, though. If they got somebody that could, whether they lying or not, that's saying that they seen you did that shit. They don't need nothing else to get
Which
you.
was the
That
cop.
ain't
I told y'all it
you
was
just seen
something else. It was
that
the
shit
cop.
don't matter in that shit. Like yo, you just seen ASAP facing 20 years on a nigga who and a witness. The witness is the victim saying this and that. He did this and that. They seen ASAP on the joint with a gun, everything. That nigga, he was
He
facing
spanked that
20.
shit.
He could have took a plea and did 6 months. He took it to trial and won that shit.
Spank that shit.
Yeah,
Spanked
I see
that
what
shit.
y'all see. Y'all said he should have. I mean, it's done now, right? But so my question
They
wasn't even
seen that
about.
nigga with a gun and everything.
So my question wasn't even about him. What we were debating about in the space was, is the nigga that let him go to jail for his murder, was he a real nigga? And the nigga that went to jail
No.
was.
Was he his man's? Was that his man's?
So they wasn't like his
I
circle, but
don't
he
even
knew him
know.
though
I
from
don't
the
even know what
hood.
a real nigga is anyway. Like I hate that term. Like that's
I
just like.
understand, but what he's saying was because I think that was a bitch ass nigga move for me personally, but he said it wasn't. So,
I
but
mean,
my
if it's not his man's,
It's not.
I'm letting the nigga rock
but what if you know
for some
him
shit
though?
I
He
did.
might not be your close man, but I know you from the hood. Like we both
Goodbye.
from.
Yeah,
See you
I
That's
can't
later,
take.
crazy.
bro.
I'm
That's
not taking.
crazy. That's
I'm not.
crazy.
He's out
That's
of there. He's out
yeah.
of
That's just
there.
how that score have to go.
A
I'm gonna
nigga
try to.
could
I'm gonna
call me
try to
like
help get you
we
out.
ain't in this shit to be no real niggas. We in this shit surviving, gang. Like that's just what it is.
You
We in
not.
this
So,
Hey,
shit to survive,
you
so
gang.
not gonna
Twerk.
I ain't
find.
here to be no real
So
nigga.
Twerk, what city you from again?
From Trenton, New Jersey.
So let's say we both from Trenton, and I know you. You ain't my main man. We
I
don't
don't
really.
give a fuck
You don't
Yeah,
about
you
that
care.
gotta
shit.
go
You think
down.
I
That's crazy.
care because you from town? I don't
That's
care.
crazy. That's
Give a
crazy.
fuck. That's
No.
niggas in town. I hope
So
die.
you
That's
saying
crazy.
Shorty, you saying that you would go tell the police, yeah, that was my murder?
So what I'm saying is, for the man, obviously this wasn't me, right? I'm saying in that situation, they weren't enemies, right? If it's somebody from an opposition group or some or gang, then that's different. But this is somebody that you're cool with. He's
Nah,
not in your
Nah,
main circle,
it's some
but you're
TV
cool
shit.
with him. I probably
He's
wouldn't
going
win.
to jail. I'm
yeah, he
writing
That's
gotta
him. I'm
go
gonna
sit
write
that.
that
crazy.
nigga a letter,
That's
bro. He's
crazy.
out
That's
of there.
crazy.
He's
No, he
out
gotta
Yo,
of
sit.
there. He's out of
I am
there.
not letting nobody go to jail for something that I did, facing
Well,
something like
hey,
a
listen,
murder
you stay.
charge.
Hey, listen, you got great morals and you a wonderful person, gang. And you'll probably go to
Yo,
heaven, gang. I ain't gonna
yo.
lie.
I don't
Like,
got you for
I ain't
going to the
gonna hold you.
police
I'm a
station
hundred
telling them.
percent with Twerk. Now, I may even shoot some money for you, a really dope lawyer. I
Right.
may drop some anonymous bread or something
Take
like
care of
that,
your
and
folks.
get you a foreign lawyer. Maybe if your kid out, make sure they good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not turning
well,
my.
if you
You're not
get
taking
hit,
me
you
away
done
from my
up.
family.
But you
We
taking
not
him
here.
away from
We not
me.
here to help the police, gang. What the
You
fuck?
not
Yep.
helping the
Nothing wrong
police
with
That's
though.
what
It's
my
somebody
daddy
that
say.
got,
Let them do their fucking job. I'm not
but
snitching
somebody
on
got
a bitch
convicted
ass.
though, Tati. So
So
Tati,
they
I don't
found
give a.
so they found their
I
man. What you
don't give
mean?
a
no, they
fuck.
did, nigga. It was
You
you. No,
should
They
they
found
never.
their man. They found their
You
guy.
should have never looked
That's
like me.
crazy.
They found the perk, man. May
That's
God bless his
crazy.
heart, man.
That's crazy. No.
He shouldn't have did
I'm
that
with
shit.
Twerk though. I ain't gonna hold
You
you.
should have never
Yeah.
looked like
If
me.
He
I'm
shouldn't
not
have
anybody,
did that
never
shit, man.
if
effing myself
anybody, if
out.
any of
Fuck
y'all, if
that.
y'all know what life actually like, if you can really grasp that concept, you're not walking in that police station telling them you that you caught that
But
body.
why you letting
Smoking
somebody
crack.
else do it for something that you did though, Tex?
Listen, when you in the streets, you do a lot of fucked up shit that you ain't
Yo,
got no explanation
yo.
for, and that'll be one of them. There
So
ain't no like,
even if it's a nigga that you
I'm.
cool with, he not in your main circle, but a nigga that you cool with, you let them sit down for murder for your something that you did that he had nothing to do with. So the
How
nigga
many
that
times you want
got
us to
Delete the
say it? Like you
yak.
want us to
that's
keep saying it over and
crazy,
over
You
yo.
will
She
again?
there,
never
she gonna
change
keep
your
re-asking
mind.
till
You
y'all
want
change
to keep
y'all
we're
answer.
not gonna change our like he's out of there. He's
I'm sick
gone.
of y'all. I'm sick of
Out of
y'all.
there.
He's a
He
goner.
out of there, bro. On the
Out of
set,
there.
bro.
So
One
Tori,
thing he
I
should.
was just, hey yo, I know some rich. I was just telling my grandma I can't stand her. She going through dementia, all types. She
Stop
cussing my
playing with her,
mom's out.
boy.
My mom's is she wilding my mom's up. I just told my peoples, I'm like, yo, I'm finna drive her to Jersey, but I don't want to drive up there with the pole. See, my mom's want me to take her up there. I said, if I get pulled over, that shit hers. Niggas, we out of there. Get my
yo,
grandma
No,
going to
yo,
jail.
Twerk.
yo,
No,
yo,
And
Oh
they gonna
shot.
let her off
That shit
too.
hers, man. What the fuck?
yo.
They gonna let her off.
your boss
That
said
shit
that's
ain't
hers is
mine.
crazy.
You talking about a nigga I don't know, man. My grandma going to
I said
prison,
you
nigga.
knew it, Tori. That's crazy. That's crazy.
She going to prison, man.
This
What the
man
fuck
is
is you talking
insane.
about? Yeah, she lived a long life, nigga. I just turned 30, man. I'm tweaking, man.
Sending your granny with dementia to jail is
She
crazy.
out of there. She gonna wake up every morning not knowing where the fuck she at. That shit ain't
Yo,
true.
No,
yo.
Twerk.
That shit gonna be like 51st dates to her. We good, gang.
Alright, I'm out, bro.
Peace, nigga.
Not
What the
51st
fuck?
dates.
Hey, this bitch.
But loud, like when niggas, I ain't gonna lie, but man, niggas be like, you just gotta be careful with everything. Even niggas get in my crib out the crib, get in my whip, I tell him like, yeah, this in here, that in there, this going on, that's going on. Like I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Capo, you know, you done roll, you done drove with me in the whip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas knows what the fuck going on. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga
I
told
ain't,
Capo, we get put over, it's yours. Like, that's
nah,
crazy.
hell nah. You know, blood no, I ain't doing him like that. Hell nah. But this what separates it though, because if he get in my car and he got a pistol and we get pulled over, he know that's his pistol. There's no conversation need to be had that. oh, when the police pull us over, we don't know who gun it is. Nah, that's yours, gang.
Nah. Based on your logic, nah, nigga, I don't know. I think that's his. Who
No,
the fuck
Hell
is
nah, I
yours?
never play with a
no, I
nigga
said
life
my
like that.
grandma, cause niggas don't, I don't fuck with her. So
Nigga
you know
said,
what I'm
I
saying?
said
That's
my
hers. Gangster.
grandma.
She going to the big house. But
Based
I'm
on
Don't
saying,
do
based on
her
Twerk
like that.
knowledge, Capo, that's not your gun. That's Twerk's gun.
Nah,
nah.
I never play with another nigga life like that.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
So
Oh, but
it's
y'all
just
do
like,
it for the nigga with murder. Where's the line at here?
you talking about niggas that we don't fuck with, niggas that's not in our circle. Like, nigga, why would I go to the police? Hey, man, Hank didn't do that. It was me. Nigga, fuck Hank. Nigga, I mean,
Yo.
I don't
Fuck
know that.
that.
That
I
boy
don't know
better
that
fight
man.
that shit.
Nigga said,
He better
fuck
fight
that.
that shit.
He
Nigga.
better
And that's where
fight
he
that
fucked up at
shit.
taking that deal. I ain't taking no deal for no murder. For anything I ain't do. We going to
Hell
trial.
nah.
That's
Fuck
stupid.
no. I don't give a fuck if
That's
it's
stupid.
shoplifting, nigga. I don't give a fuck if it's stealing. So I don't give a fuck. If it, yeah, I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm not taking no charge for it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't taking no
Man,
time
but
served. None of that
Lawyers
shit,
gonna
bro.
Okay, wait, wait, wait. So
Lawyers gonna
Twerk, you
beat
said
that shit up.
wait, Twerk, you said you ain't taking a choice for nobody. So what if it is something like stealing where you would go do a year, but if your man's do it, let's say he on his third strike or whatever, he would have to do 20. You willing to do the year for your man so he ain't gotta do
Yeah, I do
20?
that all
Yeah,
day.
Oh yeah.
I'll
I
do
do that
that.
all
That's
day
Yeah,
long.
different.
yeah.
Okay,
That's
I'll
yeah,
do
okay.
I
that.
would do
Okay.
that.
I'll do
Okay.
that.
I do that all day.
I'll do
I
that
do
for
that
my
for him
mans.
one
I'll do it.
time though.
For my
Yeah.
man. For my mans, I'll do that.
I know that
Okay.
Stoke better go crazy though.
I'll be, but he gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have to make it worth my while though.
Hey,
Like,
that
nigga, you know what
Stoke
I'm
better go
saying?
Pause,
crazy.
nigga.
On the game, I don't give a fuck. I ain't pausing shit. Nigga, you hear what I say? You gonna have to. When I'm in jail, that nigga gonna have to, hold that shit down, gangster.
Oh,
Like, I ain't seeing my babies. He gonna have to drop groceries off to my baby mom crib. He gonna have to hold it down, super crazy.
I'm talking
But
about
yeah,
meat
like,
CEOs. I
but
need all
but
that.
even again, we still talking about
Okay,
our
man.
homies though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's a whole
That's expected.
that was a good question though that the boss is asked, because that right there, that's different. Like, if I gotta go do it, yeah, if I take this, and my man, if he gotta go do 20, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be happy doing it, but Lord knows I'm gonna go knock that out.
A lot of us would do that. Nah, we gotta talk about some big
Nah,
shit.
you be
Would you do
surprised.
5 years for that nigga?
I'll do a
Five
pound
years
for him.
and he had to do what?
A dub.
Let's say 10. Let's say he had to do 10. You
Oh
do
no, he
five.
gotta go do that
Nah. He gotta go
dime.
do that. He
I'm
gotta go
about to
do
say
that
10
done.
ain't nigga. Don't do the 10.
He gotta go do that
You
done. He gotta go
alright.
knock
You
that
gotta
out.
go do that. When he gotta go do that 15. Listen, anything under 20, he might have to go do. I'm gonna keep
He
it a
gotta
buck.
go do
Yo.
that. And then you gotta think, even when niggas get time like that, like my man, they gave my man 12 years.
Okay, baby. Here.
Every month he in every month he in prison, he get 15 days knocked off of his time. Like, eight, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be having to do 80%, like
Yeah.
nine, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't even be, once they be getting them digits, like, niggas be coming home with the, they give you a nigga 20 years, he might come on 14 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, nigga gotta go do that. They like, like they gotta go knock that shit out. Power
Yeah,
street.
anything under a dub, I think like you gotta go upstate and get your mind right. I ain't
You
even
gotta
gonna
go
hold
run
you.
that. You gotta run that. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But you
So
saying
you
a
would
year,
take the
but you
5
saying a
for the 20.
year?
You would do the 5 for the 20. You would do 5 and he ain't gotta
Nah,
do
I'm not
20.
doing 5 for 20. That's out.
Oh,
I
That's
so
ain't doing
you
5
no pound.
years. Hell nah, that's long as hell.
I
Five
ain't
years.
doing no pound.
I don't know what I have kids. Like,
Yeah, that's
I
five,
ain't really. I got two kids, two babies. Like,
that's a
I
long
nigga,
time,
what?
y'all.
Word
5
is
years is a
life.
long time to
That's
be
a
sitting in
long
jail.
ass fucking time,
It's
gang.
gonna go by quick, but that's a long time
so
trying
what
to
y'all
sit in
Listen,
the
think
No, it
jail.
ain't
20
gonna go
is?
back quick till you
listen.
get out and your kids in high
My
school.
homie Tuck just did a 5 piece, stood solid, they tell. That nigga, I'm telling that nigga, he did a 5 piece. It feel like I ain't seen that nigga in a millennium, nigga.
No,
My
that's how that shit.
Good.
partner, my
That's how that
partner,
shit.
Lil D,
I
just did 25. He about to get out, hopefully.
Like,
Free
what,
Lil D.
man? 25 years? I can't imagine myself, but at the same time, I don't put myself in a position to be doing, like, you know what I'm saying? All this shit I started game banging when I was 12, 13. Like, all the other shit, like all the shit I could possibly do. Like, nigga done did. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm grown as hell. I got a career. I get paid handsomely to rap on these stages. Like, what the fuck I'm in the streets for? I'm a scream pop rule or every chance I get, because that's where I'm from. You heard? Like, that's it. But I don't commit crime. I
as
don't
you
do
should.
crime. I haven't committed a crime. I couldn't even tell you. I've been
Since you
locked up
stole
during
that
these
lady
years.
purse.
I didn't even,
Yo.
and even that, I didn't even steal a
Gotcha,
bitch
hoe.
purse. You fucking whore.
Yo.
Even with that, I told that story before. Like, if niggas want to hear it, I'll tell it again. But even within, like, I can't even remember the last time I committed a crime. Even the times I went to jail, I got caught with a gun. But where I live at is legal to have a gun. I just don't have a concealed license. And I had a warrant at the time for some shit I did a minute ago, and I hid the gun. So you can't, if you can have open carry, but you can't hide the gun. Like, it has to be out in the open. And even I did 6 days in jail for a concealed weapon. Cause where I live at, you can have a gun. You just can't hide the shit. But other than that, like, I don't do crime. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't. I'm not even putting myself in a position where I'm gonna be in a position where I gotta tell on a nigga. A nigga gotta tell on me. I'm not killing people. I'm not robbing people. I'm not stealing. I'm not doing none of this shit.
Well,
I'm a
welcome to the
grown ass fucking
civilian
man.
I'm so
side, Twerk.
proud of you.
It's not even to say to just be proud of me. I'm just letting motherfuckers know,
That's
like,
why I don't be
I'm
nice to
never
you.
finna. I'm never finna. No, I'm not. Thank you for saying that you're proud of me. But what I'm saying is, I'm saying that to say, like, I like these niggas be like, how many famous niggas gotta go into prison for, like, these niggas is rich as hell, still trying to maintain an image for fucking what? You're fucking rich. We battle rappers, we not even rich. Niggas is not in the streets still. Some of these niggas might still
For
be in the
yourself.
streets. I'm not in the fucking streets. I don't sell drugs. I don't rob people. I don't do none of that shit to put me in that kind of situation.
Speak for yourself, Twork.
I am speaking for myself, you fat bastard.
Hey yo,
He
Twork.
thought said he robbed people and do stuff.
Nah. What
Hey
he
yo,
said
Twork.
battle rappers, we not rich.
Uh,
I said
uh,
speak for yourself.
Well, you said what, Top?
When you said battle rappers, we not.
Huh?
Little phone
Oh,
call.
battle rappers, we not rich?
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
top,
said, hey,
top
speak
rich.
for
Top,
yourself.
top, top rich. He be getting to the bag, like, yeah.
Yeah, he
Nah,
just
that's all right.
reported you this weekend, so he gotta be rich.
I,
Yeah,
but I'm talking
I
to you, not
told y'all that nigga
saying,
called me. He didn't tell me a price. I just told him, yeah, let's get it. Like, yeah,
But
that's
tell
my
me that
motherfucking
when I
love.
call you.
Nah,
next thing I
never.
get to say to
I
him,
would never ever tell you no shit like that.
Yo, Twerk.
You
Yo.
connected to Hitman, holla. That's the biggest battle rapper in the motherfucking world. We getting to a bad. I love Hitman, man. Hitman. Hey, listen, Hitman know who to call when he having them events, don't he? Fire Root Street. That my dog
Boy,
right there,
shut
man.
up,
Oh,
don't he?
we got some. Hey,
Don't
Ab, let
say
me.
that to boss. You know Hitman know who to call. Hitman would have agreed. Don't do
No,
that,
you
man.
man, we know you a blockbuster. You know what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hitman reach out to the, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to, yeah, gangster, man.
You know, you're a wild boy.
Hey, Ab, let
Hey,
me ask you
Av,
a
what's
question,
up,
gang.
Av?
What's up with you, man?
Hey, Ab,
Av, you said you gonna spare that nigga, huh,
That's what I said.
Av? He said that's what I said. Ah, okay, that shit funny as hell, man.
hey,
Av, my
Ab,
dog,
Ab,
man.
hey, Ab, you taking a murder charge for your homie right now?
You said, "Am I taking a murder charge?" Wrong with you? Like, what's the scenario? What you talking about? Like,
Go ahead. Can you give him that scenario for us one more time?
All right, one more time. Okay, Av, you got a situation. This is something you had nothing to do with, but it's from your homie or somebody in the neighborhood, though. Y'all look alike, or whatever the case may be. You got a star witness that's willing to testify to say you did a murder that you had nothing to do with. My scenario is the nigga that's letting you go to jail for murder for him a real nigga, but they turning it
Man,
to you.
fuck that. Is you
nah,
is you
that nigga.
taking the charge? Is you taking the charge for him,
No, we
Av?
taking it to trial. We gonna take it to trial.
Okay, and
But
then what if you get convicted, Av?
somebody better kill him. Somebody
Oh,
I fuck with
That's the
better kill
same
this
shit.
nigga.
That's the same shit I said.
all
Somebody
right.
gonna kill
Somebody
him.
better kill this nigga.
I still can't even, like, I don't give a fuck if he dead or not. Like, I just can't sit in there that long for some shit I ain't do. Like, I
Is
just
you
can't.
telling on a dead nigga?
That's a touchy subject, gang.
Yes, and my
That is
friends,
so. That is so. I
yes,
asked myself
yes,
that so many
yes.
times,
Would your
gang.
friends want you to tell them that
I
so you
think. I
can
Cabo,
get
think.
off?
I think.
Yes.
If I'm
Hell
being
yeah,
honest,
Cabo,
that.
gang, I think.
Cabo.
If
If
I'm
I'm in
being
the car and
honest,
I
gang,
Some
I think
die,
I would
put
tell
that
on the
shit on
dead
me,
nigga, gang.
dog.
I
if
think
my
I
No,
if
I ain't
my
would.
gonna
if
lie.
I
Like
If
if
I
my
as a
was,
friends
if
as a
tell
I
me
dead
was
that,
a
nigga.
dead
Cabo,
nigga
if I'm
I
in
telling
the
think
me,
I
car
would,
and I
gang.
die, Cabo, put that shit on me, dog. I'm
I yeah,
doing the
that's what I'm saying. I
same.
think I
facts,
would
I
tell on
agree.
the.
I'm
Hey
doing the
yo, I
same,
asked myself
Cabo. I'm
that so
telling you.
many times. Would I tell on the
I don't
dead
think
homie?
there's nothing wrong with somebody telling on me if I'm dead. I don't want
I
like
agree.
if my niggas can get off that shit up dead. Like I don't know that shit crazy. That
Y'all
shit.
Hey
can
yo,
put all
Twork.
that shit on me if I
Hey
die.
yo,
Yeah,
I get it all.
hey yo, Twork.
yeah,
Hey yo, listen. Let me ask you this question, right?
yeah.
If you was trapping and shit, right,
Hmm.
and a cop raided your crib, and he took all your bread, all that shit, right, and he
Yeah,
smacked you in front of your kids, your family, right?
yeah.
You get booked. 5 years later, the feds come to you and say, "Yo, the same officer, he got indicted for some shit. He was running over people's crib. If you take this
I'm
stand on
telling
him,
on the police.
we'll
I
let
swear
you
to
out."
God, I'm telling on the. I will tell on the police. I swear to God, I don't give a fuck who called me a snitch on my daughter. I will tell on any
And
police.
that
All right, so look,
scenario
is
On
that
my
though.
daughter,
ratting,
on
y'all?
my daughter. I don't fuck if the
But that
Is
police,
that
nigga ain't.
if
ratting?
the police search my girl and touch her vagina, I'm gonna go tell on that nigga. I'm gonna write a full, complete statement on that nigga, on my daughter. On my daughter, I will tell on the police. On my daughter, I don't
Damn.
give a fuck if nigga call me a rat. I don't give a that I will tell on the police so motherfucking quick, gang. So motherfucking quick. I'll tell on the police.
How the fuck down?
So motherfucking
So motherfucking quick, I tell on the fucking police, gang. I don't get your scenario was something huge. I would tell on the police for some minute shit, some
Yo,
minuscule shit. I tell on the
Hey,
police for
yo.
some little shit, my nigga. The nigga gave me a ticket for jaywalking. I wasn't even jay. I'm going to go give me your badge number. I'm going to the precinct. I will tell on the police so fucking quick, gang. You don't even understand, nigga. I'll tell on the police so quick. My daughter,
All
nigga.
right, say
Hell
no
yeah,
more.
I'm telling the police. I don't give a fuck. Who called me a
y'all
rat?
saw the viral video of the
Nothing.
dude, the police officer took his money. That nigga told
On
immediately,
the
yo, he got
gang,
my
yeah, that
money
nigga
right
got my
there.
nigga told my money, and he took his money, and that nigga got fired, and he went to jail. Bitch ass nigga. I hate the fucking police, man. I hate them niggas so motherfucking much, bro. I done dealt with, and it's so crazy because throughout my life, I done dealt with so many nice cops. I dealt with a lot of nice cops in my life, bro. Especially living in the suburbs now. I done dealt with a lot of nice cops, and yet and still, I done dealt with cops that let me go, and then in the back of my head, I'm like, man, but bitch, you shouldn't have pulled me over in the first motherfucking place, nigga. Fuck
Right.
you. I hate them niggas, bro. No matter how nice they is, I just can't. I can't stand
You
them,
just
man.
gotta learn. You just gotta learn your law. Learn your rights. Know your
I
rights
know,
and shit.
L gang. I could. I'm trying to tell you, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, gang. Like,
Listen, I got a homie right now. And he shot a cop in Philly back in 2007. It's my man. They ended up giving him 36 and a half to 7 or 36 to 72 or whatever. Long story short though, the cop that he shot end up being real dirty after that. And they catch sexual assault, caught a robbery charge, all types of stupid shit. So everybody that he had convicted that was on his case that he had to testify, all them niggas got back in court. You know what I'm saying? Because when you a cop, you a public official, your testimony is supposed to be A1. You run around here doing that type of shit, that don't hold no water. So, but my folks, he took that deal for a 36 to 70. He's still sitting up there right now. So you right. Learning your rights is important,
you
especially when you're
gotta know.
dealing
You
with these
gotta know
cops.
your rights. You gotta know
Wait, so your man's ain't testify against the
every. You gotta
cop?
know your rights.
Say that.
First, start off with the Bill of Rights. Every amendment. Know all of them motherfuckers, gang. No.
Mhm.
Every last one of them motherfuckers. And it's a way it's a way to remember them in your mind. Like you gotta just know everything, gang. Like everything, and then not only you start with the amendments. You learn all your amendments first, and then
Mhm.
and then especially us as battle rappers traveling, because every law ain't the same.
It's different.
And I had to learn that. I was in a car with Champagne one time. Y'all know Champagne. I was in a car, we got pulled over. And where I lived at, the police ain't, I'm in the passenger. The police ain't supposed to say shit to me. I'm not driving. So when she got pulled over, she can attest to this. They start talking to her, then they come over to me, they start wilding me up. Yo, what's your da-da? I'm like, yo, man, I don't gotta tell y'all nothing. Oh, that ain't like that out here. Like, da-da. She begging me, please don't. I'm like, man,
Yeah, you got to know
I'm
about
telling her
stopping
like
out,
Champagne, man,
all
you
that.
gotta know your right, you gotta know your laws. But she schooled me like that shit ain't the same everywhere. And from that day,
Hmm.
cause eventually, I had to give them niggas my ID, had to tell them niggas who I was, boom, 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 cause they laws ain't the same where I was at. But I was only, thought I was good with just knowing my amendments. But now you gotta know where you going before you go there. You gotta know they laws. You gotta know, you know what I'm saying. You gotta know everything. When you go to Florida, you gotta know you gotta know it stands your ground. You can pop a nigga. In Cali, they about to pass a law right now in Cali that if you don't run, if a nigga try to kill you and you don't try to escape first and kill them, you're going to prison. That's
Yeah, but
murder.
it's been like that
They
for a
taking
minute.
self
If
defense
somebody
away
break
in
in your
Cali.
house,
It wasn't like that. You could, if a nigga run in your house, you can boom boom bow. Now in
no, you
California,
can't.
they telling you if a nigga come in your fucking house and you don't try to leave first and kill a nigga, you're going to prison. Fuck self defense. In Jersey, they don't got self defense. Like you just gotta know, like everywhere you going, like anywhere you go, you just gotta know. But I would advise knowing your amendments first, because that's how you deal with like regular pullover shit. That's how you deal with the police when they pulling you over. You know what I'm saying? Right to search, all of that shit. You gotta know you gotta know dog movements, because once you tell them they can't search your car, automatically they're gonna go get the canines. And they'll just tell you the canine might not even hint on your car, but they gonna tell you he did anyway. You gotta know the
Hmm.
movements of the dog that tell you if the dog really did hint on your car. The dog, there's three. The dog will paw at your car. He'll stop in one place or get the wagging his tail. You got to know if he don't do none of that, nah, that dog didn't hit in my car. You got to know all of this shit, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, just out, not to ramble, but like, know your
Man,
rights,
you got to
know all of
record
that
all
shit
traffic stops anyway. You need to record all traffic stops anyway, bro.
on the hood.
Off the, you got to go live or something. And these times, you just got to go live, record them shits, get a sergeant on the scene immediately. All that
All
shit,
that
bro.
shit.
All that shit.
All that shit. All that shit. I just went through that. Like, nigga, the dog. Oh, the dog hitting on you. Man, that motherfucking dog ain't hitting on my motherfucking car, but they gonna go crazy regardless. They gonna do what they gonna do. It's most of the time it's pretty less. It's not really much you could do to prevent it. But afterwards, I just sued the police and won 90K. I'll put the screenshot in here right now. The police, you can YouTube this. Anything I tell y'all, this documented. You can YouTube this. I was leaving the club. The fucking security tried to pull me out. I'm a big nigga. It's two of them. I wasn't going really nowhere. They wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I ended up walking out myself. They threw my man out. He a skinny nigga. Long story short, my man, the police officer tried to drag my man out the car. He drove off with the police officer. They start booming at the back window of the Hummer. The fucking bullet ended up in my headrest, my nigga. God, thank God. Ended up like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that we could do to prevent what happened. But afterwards, you know your rights, you know, I sued the police and won 90K. I
You
should
was
have
out
won
here?
more. I should have won more than that. But a
Was you
nigga
out here?
won
They
90
settle.
bands off the
They
police.
they settled with you, or you. That's what you. Or you took them to
No,
trial and
no,
won
no.
that.
We took him to trial and only
Okay.
and only won 90K. And then we
You was
only
out
won
here?
90. We only won 90K because we went for emotional distress because we nobody got hurt.
Where was
Was
you
they
at,
was
Twerk?
they
Where
trying
was
to
you
did
at,
they
Twerk?
try to cut a deal first?
Nah,
Where
them
was
they
you?
didn't even
Where
they
was you
didn't
at,
even
Twerk? When you
I was in
come on out
Fed
here,
I was
brother?
in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You can
Oh,
YouTube anybody that's on here right now, you can YouTube police shoot at New Jersey Twerk and that shit'll pop up.
I remember that shit. I remember seeing that shit a few
That
years
shit'll
ago.
pop up. Like I sued them niggas. We sued them niggas for like 1.5 and only got 90,000 because we went for emotional distress. It was nothing else we can go with. Nobody got hit. Like nothing happened. We tried to
How long y'all fought it for?
like 2.5 years.
Oh, that ain't bad for 90K. Cause they be trying to drag them Jones
It was
out.
it was really like a buck 50, but I didn't pay for the lawyer. The lawyer seen a sweet deal. He picked it up on himself. And you know, if you win, they get 33 in the third. If you got to go to court, it's 40%, and if you got a trial, it's 50. It's like 50%. So we ended up They didn't get the 30 and third, 33 and the third. We had to really just go to court. If they settle, you get 33 and the third. If you go to court, it's 40%. So they got like some shit like 40 or some shit like that. Like, but it was like
What was they defense? What was they trying to say?
they didn't show up to court. So it was just,
Oh, that's what.
yeah, the police
Fuck.
didn't. They didn't even show up to court. So the judge just granted it in our favor.
Oh, they knew they was out of pocket.
Yeah, they bust at the motherfucking back of the Hummer truck. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's what go to say, like when motherfucker ask, would you telling the police? Hell fucking yeah, I hate them niggas. I hate them niggas.
On this situation,
You said what, gang?
you spoke on this situation that's been going up.
Yeah, I told them niggas like on some real shit, like if we keeping 1,000, I was the first nigga to know about this shit.
Hmm.
About the first nigga that had the
And what
paperwork anyway. Me and
and
Gotti.
see
Me and
what
Geechi
niggas
got it.
need to what I need niggas to
What's
understand.
the docket number?
What I need niggas to
Huh?
understand, bro. Like niggas heard about this shit some
I
years ago,
I'm
but
There
you
was
confused.
no
can't
What is
just
paperwork though.
you can't just say that shit about somebody. You know what I'm
With
saying?
no
Like
paperwork.
you, yeah, like you can't put that shit on nobody's jacket unless you know for sure. So it's nothing to bring up. It's nothing to just run with. Like this shit, just some new shit to
Wait,
if to a
it's
nigga. You
no
know
y'all
what
talking
I'm saying?
about news, right?
Yeah, Newz.
And he told on somebody.
He told him the nigga that shot him and robbed him. The
Oh,
nigga
he
was in
right.
the nigga was in a dice game from what his homies. This nigga this a nigga who he said that known him since he was 3 years old, gang.
Right.
3 years old.
Right.
He said and he only fell out with him and Newz is mad tight. Like they done did the unthinkable together. But the nigga got
Right.
morals, he stand on that shit. This how deep it is. He known that nigga for years. The nigga told and he didn't bad news homeboy that he knows since 3. He didn't even have nothing to do with that and cut bad news off because he told. That's how solid the nigga is that we talking about. He cut a nigga off that he known since he was 3 years old. Nigga didn't tell on him nothing. He said when he approached Bad News and he got the paperwork, Bad News told him, nigga, I wouldn't do it to you.
Oh, that's some boo. Oh yeah, he a rat.
That's what he said, gang. So
He
this is the
know his
nigga.
fans a
This
bunch
is
of
the
money.
nigga that I'm on the phone with. This is the nigga who called me, gang. And it's crazy because even without paperwork, I believed him because he just sounds so passionate about it. Like he was emotional about it. Like he was like that nigga was my right
He was
hand
hurt
man.
for
He was
real.
hurt. That was my right
Yeah.
hand man, gang, telling me this shit. But I still told him like, yo, bro, like I don't know what y'all ordeal is. Like I don't know with no paperwork. I can't. You know what I'm saying? But they sent the paperwork. Bad news. So what happened was from his story, bad news was shooting dice with a nigga. Bad news lost. He didn't want to pay the nigga the money that he owed him. They got in an argument. The nigga popped bad news and took all his money. Bad news went to the hospital. Detectives visited him at the hospital. Boom, boom. He told him this, and that. When he got out the hospital, he went to the precinct. They pulled him in for questioning. They had pictures out. Bad News said it was this out of Bad News mouth at that point. So with the paperwork, he say there was 4 pictures on the table. Bad News said it was out of his mouth. The paperwork say he just pointed at number 4. Bad News say it was 3.
Oh,
It was 4 niggas. 3 of them niggas. He told the detective, 3 of these niggas is my homies. I don't know about this nigga.
what?
That's what the nigga
He
said.
told the
So
detective 3 of these niggas is my homies.
that's what Bad News. That's what Bad News said.
Oh,
The
hell no.
paperwork just say it's for. You know what I'm saying? It's for. You know what I'm saying? It's for. He just pointed at number 4. That's what the paperwork said.
Nah, he
So
was in violation even for that. To say 3 of these niggas is my
He
nah.
was in
either way,
violation when he went down to the
Police in the
precinct.
precinct, right.
either way, I don't even believe that. I heard that from multiple different people, whoever he spoke to. I heard that from
Right.
multiple, you know what I'm saying? So either way though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the nigga told. Nigga, it's on
Nah,
paper.
niggas a
He
rat.
told he
I was
told who
trying
the
to make
nigga who
sure
shot
who it
him.
was.
He told her the nigga who shot him, and I think it's just more crazy because Bad News, like that's a tough ass nigga, like he's some gangster nigga.
You
Nobody can
also
come to
gotta
me
be
and say
careful
nothing
at these
crazy
dice
about
games,
News,
man.
bro. Without paperwork though, nobody could no. It's not a personal plan to come tell me Newz a bitch, Newz a rat, Newz this. I done hung out with Newz. I done really, you know what I'm saying. I know Newz.
Man, listen.
I know Newz. You know T Top. That's
Hey,
my
Av,
right.
so
That's one of my right hand men, T Top, and that's one of T Top right hand men.
Yes, the
So
boss.
me and Newz got closer through
I
nigga.
wasn't raising my hand. I was meant to throw up to 100 to what Twork was
So
saying.
it's
The
like
hand was
hey,
right next to it.
Yeah.
Av, how you approach the battle now? You do it change
that
anything?
shit not happening. That nigga better stop rapping right now. It's over.
Like this is different, bro. It's different. Cause
Right.
like I said, man, I known News for over a decade. You know what I'm saying? It's just different, bro. This shit crazy. This shit crazy, man.
I wouldn't.
I ain't gonna lie,
I ain't gonna suggest you start rapping. Like, still get your shit off, but I doubt if that nigga show up. T
Nah,
Top in here.
let's say
T Top in here. Only
We showing
only
up to
T
get
Top.
that back in, though. We showing up to get that back in, regardless.
Nah,
oh
man. Hey, Top, don't let that nigga Av show up, man.
no, listen, if I pull up, I want my money. Like I ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But if he was on some shit like, bro, I don't even feel I ain't even feeling this battle no more, like I would totally understand, bro.
Nah, for sure.
I,
100%.
Av, hypothetically though, you in that position, no daddy, you keep rapping, you continue on with your career,
I mean,
you stand on
I
it.
mean that every man responsible for their own actions, man. I don't think I would be in that situation. You know, I probably wouldn't even be battle rapping if some shit like that could possibly be
That's my
happening.
yeah.
I don't ain't no battle rapping is the worst place to come to with some shit like if man, so, like I don't know, man, but this culture is so accepting of all the other weird ass niggas that be doing weird ass shit. So you ain't no
Nigga better stand on that shit, man. I ain't gonna
ain't no
lie.
telling,
If I'm
bro.
bad news, if I'm gay, I'm standing on that shit. Yeah, I told nigga. So what, nigga? Who gonna do something about it, nigga? And cause ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. So it's just like,
Yeah.
why you stop rapping? He'd be the first. He wouldn't even be the first battle rap. Well, he'd be the first. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can say shit a different kind of situation, but like I guess he'll be the first like nigga that told and still battle rap. But if I'm him, like if ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him, why would he stop rapping?
Then shit, whoever the only nigga that he got to worry about doing something to him is the nigga that he told on.
Exactly, and they ain't did nothing to him. This shit happened years ago.
Because niggas gonna still pay him.
Fact, might pay him even more now.
Yes.
Yeah, this next battle definitely probably gonna go up.
One thing about it, I'm nice. So you know, this shit crazy though. But it's like, damn. And honestly, bro, like before this whole situation, it's like, bro, I don't need none of that shit to win against bad news whatsoever. My rounds
And
been
I feel the same way. And even just keeping it 100, like even with you with an angle like that, like I never seen you execute nothing like that. I feel like even if you used it, same shit I say with me. Like I make punches out of it. I make a nigga, da, da, da. But I feel like
this
with
shit really
you,
in the battle up though.
I feel like it would have. I feel like if a nigga wanted to get that shit off for real, that's a nigga T top job. That's a deep B dot. That's one of them niggas that's going. You know what I'm saying? Make you look like nigga don't never want to book you again. Like even me, when I battle Kid Slade, I'm like, yeah, I can dive into this, but that's just not me. You don't hand me an angle, and like I could do it, which I'm sure like a lot of niggas could,
Absolutely. I
but
ain't, but
it's
I'm not investing that much. Like I said, my rounds be done.
exactly. And I just said
Memorized,
that. I just said
And
that.
the
I just
battle
said that.
also this
yeah,
weekend.
memorized, locked
I
and
just
loaded.
said
Like,
that.
like I ain't, you
And
know,
y'all got a time limit.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we gonna see how it go, man. We gonna see how it go.
I don't got that nigga showing up, man.
Definitely gonna show up. If we don't cancel it, if a nigga don't call my phone like now and on some shit, like he's showing up.
Nah, top for sure. Top gonna know beforehand, and he gonna let you know not to show up or not. Like for sure, for sure. He not gonna let you just pull up and you ain't battling. Like they ain't gonna do that.
Like me personally, I would have said I ain't waiting for no motherfucking battle rap to address this shit. Me personally, that's for sure.
Nah, word.
That
Yeah, especially if we gotta clear that type of shit up
that
ASAP.
ain't some shit you just sit and wait to be creative about. What nigga? That's not on you. No, nah.
Like
But
with an angle like that, it's too late in the game. Like nigga need to, you know what I'm saying? Nigga needs
because
time.
it ain't like I would be exposing some shit. You know what I mean?
That'll be different too. Like niggas already know what the fuck going on. So
We know what's up, but that shit
that's
is
another thing. Did y'all just hear that Newz was a rat? Like all these people in here, or did y'all actually see paperwork?
I saw the paperwork.
Or,
Listen, I advise everybody to do their due
You
diligence
know,
too.
Jack Boy had it on his
Yeah,
live.
Jack Boy put the
Twerk.
paperwork up, but the paperwork is
yeah,
out
I
there,
went
and
in there a lot, but respectfully, it was only like 60 people in there.
no,
No, he
Tati put
posted
the
it on his
paperwork in the
story and stuff
comments.
too. After
Huh?
He did the
the paperwork in
I
the
ain't hear
comment.
the live, I just seen it on his
I'm talking
story.
about when I went in Jack live, a nigga called me and told me Jack was
yeah. But
live. When
all
I
it
went in
takes,
his live,
but
it was only 60 people in
but
his
that don't
live.
mean nothing. You got a bunch of niggas that just snatch up the footage to put on the blog on their
Yeah,
channels. Like
that's
if
a
you got
fact. That's
different
a fact.
bloggers, he can have 4 niggas in there. Somebody gonna
That's a fact. That's
record
a
it.
fact. You definitely right about that.
A
Right.
Yeah,
screenshot
that
of the
shit all over
paperwork in
Twitter
the
right now.
comments on this page right here.
Yeah,
Polo and
the paperwork in
Polo and
here.
Anonymous, right?
That's what I told Jack. I'm like, yo, man, I don't know if it's going on Instagram. Like, you probably should do the spaces and shit. I don't know.
No, it don't take long, man. Everybody's a blogger.
Yeah, that is a fact.
And if a nigga ain't got no motion
That
on his
nigga
page,
Av looked in the camera and said, man, News, man, you know you know what I'm talking about.
and listen,
I'm
I ain't
sparing
listen.
you.
And this before Jack go live. So I'm like, I'm
What?
not even gonna be the nigga. I'm not gonna be the
Oh,
nigga to bring this shit out. Like I ain't, you
this
know what I
this
mean? Like I
before
ain't.
Arsenal tweet.
See, I ain't see
Nah,
Arsenal
I think
tweet.
Ars tweeted it. Yeah, Ars tweeted that first before 3 posted Av, Ars tweeted that already.
What Ars tweet?
He just
Ars the one that kind of
Ars ain't even
teased
say
it.
who it was. Ars was just
He just teased it.
yeah, gangster.
Oh,
No diddy. He let us know like it's a rat out here and it's was gonna come out soon. And then that's when shortly after that, that's when Jack Boy went live with the paperwork. But niggas kind of was already kind of putting two to two together a little bit though. But
I
I ain't gonna hold you. I
definitely
ain't
think it
expected
was
to.
gonna. I definitely thought it was gonna go up after the battle.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn. I wonder. Damn. I wouldn't know though. If that was you, would you tell? Would you hold that information till after the battle for the sake of T top card?
Who you asking?
Oh yeah, I'm about to say
Anybody
because the way I look at it, bro, if it was some shit about me, niggas ain't waiting for shit.
at all? They putting that shit. Them niggas is going on that fire. You hear me? You going on the grill?
Niggas like but it just depends on the person that.
I would hope nobody said nothing about it until I battled the nigga. Then so I could just, you know what I'm saying? So I can get one of them Big K snitch boy moments. Like Big K going down in history. Any nigga that take a nigga out of battle rap is
Yo,
like
hold on.
one
I
of
just heard tonight that somebody said that the nigga Boom, people said Boom still won the battle. I never heard that. I never knew that.
I mean,
I
if
mean,
he want to do it, he could. What the fuck?
he
No, I'm
battled
talking
a couple times
still.
after that.
No, they said Adi Boom still won the Big K battle.
Oh,
I never
still
heard that.
won.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell.
No, I ain't hear nobody
Nah,
say that. I heard somebody said he was still battling after
Yeah,
Now
that
niggas said told me
after.
tonight. I just did an interview tonight and we was talking about this situation and they was like, yeah, a lot of people said Adi Boom, like a
There's
majority of the
no
people
way
in
in
the
hell. I
building
heard
that
Boom moved to China or some shit. Oh,
I heard he in Europe too. Like no, like for
like
real, like
for real, I heard he
Europe.
moved out the country on the set.
I said it's no way. I never heard nobody say that nigga still won the
The
battle.
wild
I
part
never.
is this the funniest shit. Before that Boom shit came out, this how crazy Surf Ass is, right? So I'm in Newark. I'm in Newark and shit. I call the nigga Surf. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna pull up to the crib. He send me his address to his crib and shit. So, look. So boom, I pick up the nigga Boom and shit. Nigga Boom had just called me. This is before all this shit came out. I'm like, yeah. fucking booms to me, yo, I'm out here. Where you at? I'm like, yo, I'm right here. This nigga just came home and shit not too long ago. So I go pick the nigga up. I go pick the nigga boom up. We timing it out. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go to the nigga surf crib. Be like, yeah, let's go. But I ain't just gonna pull up to the nigga surf crib without, you know what I'm saying, without telling him who I'm with. I tell the nigga surf, I'm like, yeah, the nigga boom with me. He said, nigga, if you bring that nigga to my motherfucking hey,
Hey,
gang,
listen,
I couldn't for the life of me understand what the fuck the problem
listen.
was,
I
gang.
seen that nigga when he
That
first
nigga
came
Surf
home.
so seriously text me and say, yo, bro, if you bring that nigga to my motherfucking crib, I'm like, damn, all right, gang. I ain't even tell Boom. Surf told me. I'm like, yeah, yo, I'ma just yeah, I gotta bust another play. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't wanted to tell him like Surf ain't wanted to go to this crib. I just dropped the nigga off, like, yeah, but I ain't know what the fuck he was. And then I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
like Surf he knew that shit before everybody did. Cause I didn't
I
even know
seen when he
I'm
first
riding the
came
whip with
home.
the nigga, pulled up and everything. On Power Street. I'm telling
We
you.
we saw him when he first came home, bro. And I think we was in Orlando, and niggas was chilling and shit, and it was just some nigga that was around there. Like it was, a couple battle rappers, boom, niggas talking to him and shit. And when everybody go their separate ways, the nigga was like, man, y'all better stay the fuck away from that nigga. And I like it won't. I never knew what was going on and shit, and until the battle shit happened. I was like, oh, that's crazy. And then when I seen this interview on math shit, his explanation of the shit was just crazy because he was like, yeah, they'll tell you to do all the street shit, but they don't tell you not to snitch. And I'm like, oh my god, yeah, he really did that shit. Like
That shit crazy, man.
that nigga was giving out all the worst goddamn excuses and reasons and all kinds of shit. And I was like,
I
oh,
think
this shit.
it's so much worse with news situations because it's like he wasn't looking at no time. Like he ain't have to do that. Like he just didn't have to do that. Like you didn't have to, like, you know what I'm saying? Snitching is snitching regardless. But when you just look, it's I feel like it's still levels to that shit. If you wasn't even looking at no time or nothing, you just nigga shot you.
because you have because you also have people that like you got people that's we regular civilians that say they understand, they trying to sympathize with them and understand it. But if this what you supposed to be what you are, I don't know y'all rules and regulations, but I don't think that's a go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
Nigga, it don't gang affiliated or not. If you once you sign up to the streets, this shit is forever. You ain't never allowed to tell. I don't care what it. That's how I was brought up. You can become a civilian later on in life, bro. But if something happened to you, you just still can't go to the police because that's just how you was raised. You know what I'm saying? Like
Play the game.
that's just
You playing the game. But like I said, man, there's so much shit acceptable. This ain't it ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing gonna surprise me, especially when it comes to battle rap.
shit in
yeah,
real
that's what's
life.
up,
I be
man.
running into the rats all the time. When you in jail and just in general, like these niggas be telling. So it's the wow factor that I think it is because Newz is in the spotlight and like Twork said, the nigga he's super duper tough. You know what I'm saying? On an outlet.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So
right,
that
right.
I think that's more so what it is.
That's a fact. That nigga tough as nails, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
They
Those-
said Gelato said they calling him Adi News.
Naughty dudes. That was whack. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta come up with a better jump.
Nah, that was funny to me, nigga.
Hell nah, that shit don't even rhyme. Fuck out of here.
It don't matter.
Make a new
Nigga,
jump.
I liked it, nigga.
I'm gonna fuck what you like.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you like.
You'll tell too, you fucking rat.
Yep. Mm,
Eating the
fuck you
cheese.
talking about?
Nigga,
Don't do shit to me.
smack.
Listen,
If I smack the
just
shit out of you, you'll tell the
I
fucking
ain't gonna
police.
just don't let me drive off New York for nothing.
Please call 911.
Hey Tati,
That's
you a tell
funny.
for real? You get into a street fight with one of these chicks out there, they get the best of you. You telling?
What they do to
They
me?
they buck 50'd you.
What they
Fuck is you
do to me
talking
is
about?
crazy.
What the bitch do? What she do to me,
She
man?
buck
Oh, she
50'd you.
she sliced you. She sliced you.
She hit
Yeah.
you with the knife.
I need my leg back.
Nigga want to see her go to. Nigga want to see her rot in prison.
No, I need my lick back. Nah, I need my lick back. Bitch, if I gotta walk around with a scar on my face for the rest of my life, I need my lick back.
What do you mean? You gonna scar a face or scar a record? What you say? You need your
gonna,
lick back.
I hope that never happened to
she
me.
gonna scar that.